Believe it or not, all those top players' golf swings you just saw, none of them turn their shoulders much at all. It's true. Let me explain. Probably wondering what I'm talking about. Surely those pro golfers are turning their shoulders. They make huge shoulder turns, which helps them get that amazing power that they get. Truth is, your shoulders can't move by themselves independently very much at all. They need help. So more on that in just a sec. But if you stand straight ahead like this, just leave the club there for a moment, your shoulders, they can move forward, they can move back, they can move up and down and around independently. They don't have a lot of range in motion, and you may have been told this in your backswing. Just move your left shoulder forward and your right shoulder back. Seems to make a lot of sense, but the problem is, if I do that in a golf swing, even forget the club, if I move that left shoulder forward, that right shoulder back, that's not much of a turn, is it? In a golf swing, if I was to do that, not going to hit the ball very far. Not very far at all. And I'm always amazed when I see golfers on the tee, on the fairways, they hit a poor shot and the buddy or even themselves, they'll tell themselves, I didn't make a good turn, I didn't make a full turn, or their buddies will say, you didn't turn enough. And usually what happens is, in an endeavour to rectify that, they'll get over the ball again and they'll do this. They'll get a bigger turn, but they'll stand up taller and get further away from the ball. Causes more problems. Now, golf would be easy if the ball was up here somewhere. You could get away with that. But our ball's down here, so we need to stay in posture and maintain our tilt. So more on that in just a moment. But the key thing is, I want to explain, to get your shoulders, to get a full turn and to get more power and consistency in your golf swing, you need to be working on turning your core, your obliques, and really important, I think this is going to be a great feel for you, and your lats. Because when you move them together, what will happen is those shoulders will come along from the ride and they'll automatically get you that bigger turn that you're after. I want you to try that with me. Put a club down, focus purely on this core, this torso, this trunk, especially your lats, and really feel like that is what's doing the turning, not the shoulders. I want your lats, as you make your swing, feel like they're turning. And I think you'll find you can make a pretty decent backswing, even if you can only go to sort of halfway, 3/4. You focus on moving those bigger muscles I spoke of, you'll find much easier to make a bigger turn, and you're not turning your shoulders. I want you to give that a try now without a club. Leave me a comment below if you feel like straight away you made a bigger turn, and that will feel a lot more powerful for you. So drop a comment down below. The other thing it does when you feel like you're turning more from that core, that trunk, those lats, get your legs involved. Quite often, if you're just trying to turn those shoulders, the golf swing will look like this. Not much real turn at all, is there? It's just a very short, armsy swing. And just because the club gets further back here, you can often feel like it's powerful, but it's not. But if you feel like you're turning this middle section here, getting those lats to turn, look what happens. You'll find your legs get involved and you start using that ground for power. If I just really feel those big muscles moving, all of a sudden my legs get involved and I can make a much more powerful backswing, which makes the downswing much easier. And again, doesn't matter if you can't make a full backswing, that feeling of moving those lats and everything in one piece will be a much more powerful golf swing for you. Here's a couple of drills you can practice to really build this into your game. I want you to grab a club, put it either in your belly button or just below it, choke down on the grip, and just make golf swings. And you feel like it makes your core and those lats and that chest all work together. And it's a much more powerful backswing which will lead right through to the downswing. The shoulders will turn, they have to turn, but if you can focus on these bigger muscles, this is a great little drill to do on the tee block just before it's your turn to hit. I highly recommend you practice this one a lot. This works really well, gets everything engaged, much more powerful swing. Now, the other thing you can do, put that club down for a second. I'll show you this from two different angles. Stand up straight, slide your lead arm, now for me it's my left, slide it down just below that lead knee. Then you're going to turn for your backswing and put your arms out. This is a great feel exercise. You can see there I've just made a full backswing. Try it from this angle. Slide that arm down, turn, arms out. There's your backswing. And I can really feel those lats and everything getting engaged. So with the club, sliding that arm down, turn, grab the club, there. So again, from here, sliding it down, turn, club up to the top, there's your backswing. Practice that. I know that will help you out. Let me hit a short shot and I'll show you how it's done. All right, let's hit one now. I'm going to focus on getting that turn with my lats, getting that nice turn. I'm going to maintain my tilts and I'm going to maintain that distance from the ball with those tilts as well. I'm not going to be standing up like this. I'm just going to try to turn, getting those big muscles turning, not turning the shoulders. They'll turn automatically and I'm going to swing through. So let's do one. Nice and easy. Not too bad a strike. Give that a try. Any questions, put them down below. I've got an important video that you need to watch coming up because this talks about the role of the left shoulder in the downswing. So once you've made a good backswing, getting that full turn using those lats, the next part is really key. So it's the left shoulder and how it moves at the start of the downswing. So make sure you watch that video. It's coming up.